Hello legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level. Please like and subscribe.
My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Diablo Immortal. Today we've got something truly special for all you Barbarian enthusiasts out there. We're going to unveil the ultimate, godlike, undefeated farm build for Barbarians. This setup that's going to make you an unstoppable force in Sanctuary. So if you're ready to dominate the farm game, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more epic Diablo Immortal content. This build is the invincible, undefeatable build. My picture is literally under the Trial of Hordes logo. That's me. I'm that Barbarian right there, holding down that demon. As you see, I have the most points. I have 3,400 and climbing. I have about 3,470 points right now. No one in any class has anything close to that. And it's climbing. This build will make it so that you can never be defeated. And it's also the best, strongest build for Barbarians to go out and farm. For farming the open world, for farming the towers, and for farming purges. This is the best build. I'm going to show you that build as soon as I show you how to use it in Trial of Hordes. Trial of Hordes is actually very, very nice. It's got these special legendary boxes that you can use. You open it and you will be able to select specific brand new legendaries. I've been farming for legendaries for Barbarian for about a week now. I can never get any of the new legendaries. Now if you do Trial of Hordes, you get up to gold 1, you get one of these free boxes. Legendary selection box. You get to select one of these new essence, and you'll be able to use some of these strongest overpowered new essence for your class. Now you can also save it so that if you want to class change to another class, you can open this legendary box in the other class and you'll be able to pick new legendaries for whatever class you class change to. I have faced the very best Barbarian builds, and none of them has been able to defeat this current build. I have changed my build 3 times. This is the final, most powerful, undefeated build ever. The way you use this build is you will want to use Sprint. You will also use the Dauntless Temper Pants Ground Stomp. You will also use Sundered Legacy and Loathsome Lamina for Wrath of Berserker. You will also want to use the Chain Spears, the Fire Chain Spears, which will also heal you. All of these essence will be at the end of this video, as well as the set items you need. I use full 6 set of banquets. All of this, it's almost here, maybe in a minute or two. In about 2 minutes, I'll go over the entire build. But first, let's talk about how it's used. So this is very similar to open world farming. You will actually run in a circle. All you have to do is stomp on and burn anything that gets in your way. It is perfect for open world farming. It is the strongest, most godlike build you will find for farming. It is perfect for speed tower runs. You run around, you destroy any of these normal mobs will just burn and stomp to death. And also, very similar to world farming, you will also want to play Don't Step on My Balls, because many balls, different balls, such as conduit balls and frenzy balls, also quickening balls, frenzy balls, all these balls are very powerful, and you'll be able to pick those up later on when the big giant perdition bosses drop. So about halfway into a match, enemy bosses will come, and they actually hurt. So what you want to do is when those bosses start showing up, you would step on those balls, and you will gain the frenzy crit, you will gain the conduit, you will gain extra damage from the conduit, you will gain extra ability to freeze enemies using alchemic balls. All of these balls would be very powerful and allow you to destroy all of the elite monsters as well as the boss monsters. The normal monsters are easy. You don't have to worry about them. You just run over them and they die. You will save your chain spears for all of the arrow elite monsters. You want to chain spear those, and the perdition bosses. You do want to eliminate the elite monsters as well as the perdition bosses as quickly as you can. The elite monsters can root you and ruin your day. The perdition bosses can hit you and almost one-shot you. The chain spears in this build actually has life steal. It will steal the life of your enemies. You will heal from the damage that your chain spears deal. So that's why we want to save those chain spears for elite monsters and the boss, because they have the most HP for you to steal. So far, we haven't used any HP potions because we don't need them. All we have to do is spear an enemy. All we have to do is spear the elite monsters, and our HP is at 100%. I will show you all of the legendaries necessary in just a minute. This is MacDeath. He's the second place Barb. He has never been able to beat me. I've beat him like 5 or 6 times. Right here, this is late game. This is late game. There are a lot of elites, a ton of bosses, and you want to run around killing all of the normal monsters, saving your chain spears for the perdition bosses as well as the elites. If you get energy balls, if you get the purple energy balls, run over those so you have extra spears. It'll reload you with 2 extra spears, which you can use and kill more bosses, more elites. At that stage, at the very end game, those elites and bosses will deal some damage. So try to avoid that, kill all the regular monsters. Alright, let's go. The first thing you need to do is get the Survivor Paragon. For Trial of Hordes, you use Survivor Paragon. For World Farming, you will want to use the Treasure Hunter Paragon. So this build is perfect for Trial of Hordes. It is the best for World Farming. If you want to also use it for like purges and tower runs, I would use something like Weaver. I would use Weaver for purges and tower runs. Alright, so the legendaries we will use will start off as the hat will be Second Breath. With this build, you will have 100% uptime of 50% faster speed using Sprint. It's also very highly recommended for your family reforges to have on every piece of gear you want 2.5 to 3% beneficial effect duration. This way all your beneficial effects such as Sprint, Wrath of Berserker, Undying Rage, all of these will last 3% longer. If you have that on 8 pieces of gear, that's 24% longer. Next legendary, you want the Dauntless Temper Pants. Dauntless Temper Pants will make your ground stomp deal a lot of damage. Next, you want the Sundered Legacy Offhand. Sundered Legacy Offhand will turn you into a flaming ball for Wrath of Berserker. Then you want Loathsome Lamina Shoulders, which will give you a damage shield, preventing you from dying as you run farming or in the Trial of Hordes. This shield lasts for quite a long time, and the more beneficial effect duration you have, the longer it will last. It will keep you alive. Look at how much damage we can deal without using any of your axes. Charred iron is your chest piece. These are flaming spears that will leave flames on the ground and deal enemy damage. This is good for elites and for those bosses. You will also use steel lamprey. That will help you life steal all the HP from their bosses and from the elite monsters. You want to stay at a distance so that that boss does not two-hit you and send you to your grave. Lastly, you would use Lunatic Twin. You will use Lunatic Twin and Riddleroo as your main hands. Lunatic Twin and Riddleroo will give you extra frenzy damage that will be your primary attack. However, I would use this in like farming. However, in the Trial of Hordes, you don't use primary attack in the Trial of Hordes. You simply run over them, and you would use your chain spears to kill the bosses and elites. I also use 6-piece banquets. 6-piece banquets is amazing. Does so much damage, 15% extra damage to anyone that you got burning, as well as give you extra crit up to 25%. Also, every 40 seconds for 12 seconds, you'll be dealing insane damage just by burning them, or poisoning them, or bleeding them. This build is designed to maximize your farming efficiency, ensuring you clear mobs and bosses with ease, all while staying virtually invulnerable. It's perfect for collecting loot, gold, and experience quickly. With this ultimate godlike undefeatable farm build, you have the right skills, the right Paragon, and the right gear to become an unstoppable farming machine in Sanctuary. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with all your Barbarian friends. Subscribe for more Diablo Immortal content. Thank you for tuning in today. If you have any questions or just want to share your own tips, feel free to drop a comment below. And until next time, happy farming, and may the loot gods be ever in your favor. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.